Oh, whoa, the speed dropped off crazy right there. You know what? Maybe I should stop this Punisher thing from trying to download. Are you still
Oh, there you
there?
go. Yeah, I'm still there. Yeah, it's back now. Oh, have you changed your t-shirt? I'm so confused.
What are you talking about? Nope, this is what I was wearing earlier. Kind of weird that you forgot. It was blue.
No.
I was wearing a blue shirt.
You weren't dressed that formally a minute ago. This is some
Totally
kind
was.
of
Totally was.
this is some catching the boat thing,
Totally
isn't it?
was.
Whatever.
Totally
Okay.
was.
Okay, so I just pressed new game, yeah?
Yeah.
New game. Right, this is SIFU. Or is it Tofu? 8 years ago. Hey. I'm quite excited to play this. I don't know anything about it, but Zach suggested it, and I looked at the screenshots and I thought that looks really cool. Oh. Yep, punch my way through that door. Oh no, there's a parry in this game, Zach. You didn't tell me there was a parry.
There's a parry.
Ouch! That's brutal. Just slammed his head straight against some... Well, I can't read what the award is.
Do you mind if I tell you that you didn't share the stream with me?
Oh, well, I thought we were playing co-op in some way.
No.
Oh, well, I'll fix
Okay,
that.
explain that to me, how that worked.
Well, I didn't know how this game was going to work.
Okay. Yeah, there's no co-op, at least that I know of.
So,
Thank you.
There you go. I think you can see now.
You just like sprinted into the game, but yeah. Nicely done.
Should probably get into a place where I can actually see what's happening.
Yeah. Get a nice rhythm going on. Nice. Yeah, when you get that command or whatever, what is it, Y and B? For the quick takedown?
Yeah,
It's nice. It seems like, yeah, it gives you, obviously, like an invincibility. Well, a little kind of mini cutscene, so.
I like the takedowns. The takedowns are fun.
Yeah, that's why I brought up the game Punisher from 2005. How old am I? I was actually surprised. It must be older than that.
For some reason, I keep trying to press X to open the door. So I'm walking up to doors and just going, let me through.
Oh, it's because of the Nintendo Switch?
Possibly, yeah.
Yeah, I think when you guys talked about this on the fan mail, you guys thought it was out on the Nintendo Switch, which it isn't. It's on Epic Game Store and PS4 and PS5.
Ah, it's like a
Sweep the place. No
RPG elements, I guess. It's very
Kind of,
cinematic.
yeah. I just wonder how these play out, those decisions.
I'm going to assume they don't make a massive amount of difference, but you never know, I guess.
That's interesting. You say massive because I was going to reference Mass Effect.
Hey,
I was like, hey, the Renegade and was it Paragon?
they don't have a massive effect.
Yeah, right. Thank you. But there's the two choices in that game, so it felt kind of like that. You're given like two paths maybe to be like more aggressive and, less.
Who has their office at the top of the stairs? Who has this
I
much
don't know.
space?
I
at the
like
top of the
that. I
stairs?
was like the nice view right there for your little office.
It's
You're not
all
taking
right.
up a whole room yourself. You're just taking the end of the hallway, kind of. I love it. It has good feng shui in my mind.
The layout of this house seems almost identical to the house in Resident Evil Village. You remember, like, the baby's bedroom is over here?
Oh, yeah. You're right. Yeah. Go
It's,
put down Rose. Put Rose down for bed.
Anyway.
Ethan, do you want to watch your wife be massacred?
Yeah.
with
Do you want to
bullets?
watch Chris Redfield
Yeah.
just come in and just absolutely murder her for no reason?
Cut to 8 hours later where he's being talked to by his team. He's like, you think we should have told Ethan what was going on?
You know, it makes me laugh just
I
like when you play it for the first time, you don't really question it, I guess just because of the way it's structured. But when you play it back the second time, it's like, what the fuck is Chris doing? Like, it doesn't make any sense.
He's technically the villain.
But, yeah, that's what I thought. I thought he'd be.
Oh, here we go. Parry when they throw the bottle.
Ooh, nice.
Never mind. That was awesome.
Oh, shit.
Okay, that was good. You missed that opportunity, but because you could have gotten a quick takedown for that guy as well. But that was cool. I didn't.
Yeah, I didn't know you could do the stool thing though. So.
Yeah, you didn't know you could do the stool thing. So it's what is it? Right bumper. Okay,
Right
cool,
bumper,
cool.
This is like playing a Jackie Chan film. It's great.
Yeah. A Jackie Chan.
If you like Jackie Chan, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess like say more like Paper Tigers. Although this guy seems
Or
more
no kung
competent.
fu films. Yeah. I mean, like.
Seems more competent than the Paper Tigers.
Well, right, but like drunken master. Well, yeah, until you're the one behind it. This is great. So
Nice to see you. It's been a while.
nice.
Get him.
What the voice acting is a lot like a kung fu film as well. Get him!
Yeah. You got one guy that's in charge, and the other guys are just like the peons. The
Yeah,
pawns.
these are just the people who the choreographer brought in to make it look cool.
Take it easy with the button mashing there, though.
Ah man, it's all under control. Don't worry.
And so if you look at the bottom left of your screen, you're going to see holding with the left trigger, it kind of gives you this like focus like sense. It might train you with it or teach you about it later. But it's like if there's an enemy there, it's going to show you like a couple points of attack that you can like quickly move your analog stick and choose, and you'll get like a, you know, kind of like a jump attack, or I don't know how to say it really, but like what would be a good way to word it? It'll come to me, but gross.
I think I get what you mean.
Yeah, because it slows down time. You just get an easy like window to like attack an area of an enemy, and I'm guessing they're going to show later in the game that there are weak spots on certain enemies, or only certain options for certain enemies. But yeah,
Stop.
drop.
Yang. Of course.
No, it's just the guy just went stop.
You've gotten slow.
No, right.
SIFU.
It's a song. I was.
This guy sounds very familiar. Hang on. The guy played this guy. His voice.
No, I'm
the,
here.
the Sifu or the.
Just step aside.
No, this guy. I don't know what his name is yet, but
You
The,
were mistaken.
the older man?
yeah, the older man.
Yeah. The older man.
Man stood looking at the
I should
painting or
never
whatever.
have taught you. Now
He's-
you know too much.
He sounds a bit like what's he called?
By returning here tonight, you've given me a second chance.
Oh, what's his name?
This time,
I'm not going to be any help.
He plays like loads of characters in Star Trek. Like he was wearing oh, this is a boss. I should pay attention.
Yeah. Or you should.
Oh,
yeah.
I see what you mean by that. Okay. Oh, so
And you
this is
pull-
almost like a VATS kind of thing where you can kind of do.
Yeah, yeah, but you only have so many, and you gain it after like you build up those bars
Yeah,
from like
okay.
I think perfect parries and things.
Okay. Speaking of parries, it doesn't help when the camera's buried in the wall, but there you go. Oop, reverse
Okay,
that
I have
quickly.
pulled up the cast.
Why can't I think of his name?
Dan Lee?
No.
when I look into your eyes, I see nothing but a
Jeffrey Coombs.
angry child.
Do you think it sounds like Jeffrey Coombs?
It sounds like him, yeah.
You're
bit.
insane.
not
I just
insane.
watched Return of the like
did you
Return
really?
to House on no Return to House on Haunted Hill or something like that.
Yeah, he's in
I
there.
don't know if you- Oh, you already knew what I was talking about? I can't believe. What are you, a big Jeffrey Combs fan? I
He's
think you thought
alright,
was
yeah,
gonna,
I
like,
quite- I
reference
quite- I-
Reanimator or something.
No, I do like him. He's all right. I mean,
Yeah, he works. You know, he does his due diligence. Remember, you got your like focus meter.
The one thing I like in an actor is due diligence.
Yeah, and he's a lot of fun. He's had quite the career. The animator, Jeffrey Coombs. Let's look him up. The Frighteners. That might be one of my favorites with him. I can't believe that didn't pop in my head, but I was trying to think of one. Have you seen The Frighteners?
I'm
Peter
afraid,
Jackson?
I'm afraid I haven't.
You haven't? Oh, Michael J. Fox, dude. Back to the Future. What?
Oh, I'm getting my ass kicked here a little bit.
Yeah, you are. I'm just focusing on this stuff. Well, we'll have to look into that later. But yeah, you're right. He's in so much Star Trek. He's in actually Lower Decks. He must be coming back for a previous role in the cartoon series, the animated series.
Lower Decks is surprisingly good.
Yeah, you like it?
It's all right. It's pretty funny. It's not the funniest thing I've ever seen, but it's.
Oh, that's surprising. I do have Paramount Plus, so I should look at it. Oh, Jack Quaid does a voice. Oh, Eugene Cordero. I love him. Love that guy. He played King Kamehameha, I believe, in Drunk History episode. Paul Scheer is in it. Oh, Nolan North does a voice, too. Phil Lamar. That's a great
The
cast.
Nolan
I'll have to
North.
check it out. The Nolan North.
Choose your character, boy or girl. Why not?
Okay.
So I'm guessing then this is like an opening prequel kind of. This isn't the character you end up.
What are you talking about? You're the kid.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I wasn't a minute ago.
No, right. It's an interesting approach to the prologue. I like it. Or it's very Star Wars: The Force Unleashed. Did you ever play that?
Yeah, that
Where
makes it. Yeah.
You start as Darth Vader,
Yeah. Okay.
unless the child was just beheaded.
I mean, it would be a bit odd for the. Ooh, the lights have changed. I was just explaining before we started recording that this game seems to automatically control the lights in my PC, and I've never seen a game do that before. But it's pretty cool. Like,
Oh, cool.
my fans have turned into like these medallions that you see, and the memory is just kind of like this blue glowy thing. But
Father.
Okay, so that medallion saved your life.
yes.
Oh,
It
I
would
get
be
it.
a bit odd though if I was going to say it would be a bit odd if they make you pick a character only to instantly then behead that character. It's possible, but
That could be a pretty cool like premise to a game. Isn't there a game that is like that? I think there is. God Hand, right?
where you just basically create a character and he dies straight away.
No,
Plot twist!
No, it's not God Hand. It's a shittier movie, but or video game. It's a game where you like literally can be like broken down to where you're like a disembodied head rolling around and you collect your body parts back and you continue your fight, but it's like a third-person shooter. It sucked. Let's focus on this. Okay, so we need you to deflect and then do the directional throw, which is X and A.
Which button's X again? I'm getting confused. Okay, I get it.
Do you not have? You have a controller in front of you,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, but I wasn't looking at the buttons.
Oh, you want to swipe? Okay.
I don't want to swap
you just
anything.
need-
No, I don't want to swap anything.
You just need to kill this guy now. And that guy seemed to look like one of the dudes from the big, scene where you were killed. Just do those, Oh,
Okay.
dang.
So effectively, you can just kind of dodge out of the way using the
Well, you want to do left bumper and down to miss
Yeah,
the
yeah,
high
I did-
attacks. Well, did you?
that. Yeah.
Couple times.
The art style kind of gives me almost PS1 vibes, you know?
A little bit. army men. There's a little bit of a clay. This reminds me of It Takes Two, the style. Just like very smooth but wooden, kind of looked like fade or shit. Maybe she. Do you have tattoos on your arms? I don't know.
Yeah, I guess.
You know you want to do the attack that it says to the right.
Yeah, I was trying to. Got it now.
Okay. So remember the to dodge low attacks and high attacks. Remember, left bumper up will dodge the low attacks. Left bumper down will dodge the high attacks. Nice. I mean, you just beat her into submission, but
Well, I mean, it gets the job done, so whatever.
yeah, I believe the tutorial is a little forgiving.
She has a bit of a cold going on there.
The CEO.
Nice.
So you hold B afterwards.
Okay.
So it's kind of like you get a ground pound. UFC style.
Nice.
Kill her.
Oh, Jesus. She's getting a bit fruity all of a sudden with that thing.
And remember, you have your left trigger to rely on if you know, absolutely need it. Just keep getting your ass kicked. You still need to figure that out, huh?
They're hard to dodge, those attacks.
No, but I meant the left trigger thing. But
There didn't seem to be anything to focus on.
there's the top right point.
Oh, really?
It's okay. Yeah.
I should probably use it then.
Well. See, right. So you need to move the analog stick to that direction, and then it's going to tell you which button you have to hit. I'm assuming maybe it's different for each one, but see, then you get a little cheap. So
I've got a lot of time to react against this bitch. Fuck me.
Whoa!
Sorry, I was getting a
take
bit.
it
I got
easy.
a bit. Yeah. Anyway,
You got to get better at the parrying thing. Does this sound familiar?
parrying the actual like punches and stuff is not too bad. But like when she's swinging that thing around,
Focus. Use what you've learned. Be patient. Block punches.
there is no block, is there?
The parry is a block, pretty much.
Oh, I thought it was only to parry. So if you hold it, it effectively blocks.
But it does fill up your bar, I believe, of your like what you're able to defend against. Come on, Danny. There you go. Nice. Get a couple hits in. Nice.
Cool. I like this game. It's
Yeah,
it's
see,
fun.
I mean, the way it just feels like it has a great flow.
The difficulty curve spikes dramatically during that tutorial, but apart from that, it's pretty cool. Nice. So where are we here then? We're in our
As far as I got, dude.
condo, our dojo, our apartment.
I stopped playing here because I was like, ooh, this will be fun to do.
Raja, the botanist. He's the one who cut my throat last night. He's the first on my list. Should I read it in the style of Morgan?
No.
Okay. He works for a gang as a botanist and never leaves that warehouse. So I'm guessing we can collect clues and information
Yeah.
to solve some
for-
kind of puzzle
Mm-hmm.
and investigate. All good kung fu movies are based on an investigation of some kind. Because how else do you find yourself walking through a ladder factory holding a baby, not looking for
Well,
trouble?
there's always some
then,
sort
like-
of triad, a group of guys, you know, like you gotta like tackle them. Like it's like Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Yeah, exactly. The squats. That's a fun. Where do you live? I live in the squats.
Dude, it's a thing, man. Take it easy. Cackling like that.
It's just not a great name, though, is it? I mean,
Yeah, but
Oh,
are you
we've
sure
done
that
it.
you
We've done
don't
this.
live in the squats?
Well, I mean,
Are
I
you
think
sure?
I think I'd have heard of that if I knew. Is there a way to quit this? I didn't mean to go back into this.
Well, no, but this actually like you are trained. So I'm guessing because I think
Oh, you can.
I remember this from. Or I'm guessing. I think I remember this from Mitch's review. Is that every time you die, you age?
Interesting. So you can only die a certain number of times.
I think so. And there are like. I don't want to say there's benefits, but I think that's kind of like there's a give and take maybe throughout the aging process. Obviously, to a point.
So I might get some anti-aging cream to help me along at some stage.
I didn't think about that as an option, but I just meant that with age, become sometimes intellect can, you learn things over time.
So it makes it a bit easier for you if you keep dying, basically.
Sure, I don't know. I don't hold me to that. I'm just letting you know there might be. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say there's benefits to dying.
Remember, kids, there's benefits.
Go to the
that.
SWATs. That's where you. That's what you have to do.
How do I get that? I'm trying to leave.
It said right there. It said to start it.
Oh, so she jumps through the window. Okay.
Video games are difficult. Not everything can be like American Truck Simulator. Which actually seems more confusing than this, probably. I'd have a harder time. Plus, I'd want a steering wheel. You're like a big man in my
They've blocked
big
the
truck.
entrance to the warehouse. Need to find another way inside.
Okie dokie. Oh.
Nothing here for you. I warned you.
I like how you tried just buttons before even getting the prompt. You're like,
I
I
thought
bet
I
it's
was gonna-
X.
I thought it was Y. I thought I'd be able to kick the door down like I did in the first one, but that's okay.
Can't keep up.
No big deal. No drama.
Nice.
So those boys are down.
They're down.
Can you go different routes? That's the thing. I don't like,
I think it's linear. I'm going to assume it's linear.
Yeah.
At least at the beginning. There might be something further down the line, but I'm not sure. This is your first time through here, and I believe this game is a little bit more punishing than you may be aware of. Because wasn't there, upstairs...
Hey man.
Oh. Get that crowbar or whatever that is. Not
Looks like
crowbar,
a
pipe?
it looks like a hockey stick, maybe, or a
It's
pipe.
a pipe. It's a pipe. But yeah, that's a hockey stick. That is a hockey stick from the movie Double Dragon.
There you go.
Oh shoot, it's going down. What are you gonna do? Walk away now? Take the advantage of getting the first strike. What?
The pipe is helpful. I like the pipe.
F yeah, but like, why do you let them get the first strike?
Okay, calm down.
I will. I'll calm down. I won't.
Cash only, 25
Remember left
grams.
trigger.
You really shouldn't ride down the
Oh.
wall, really. It's not good when you're trying to form a defense.
Well, this is clearly an area that the police do not show up to. Remember left trigger. I don't know if that shows you stuff through walls, but I just want
You
you
can
to
actually
remember that. Oh.
Keys.
move the camera when
I don't
you're in
think
that
there'll be a
mode.
problem.
I'll take the... No, I think I'll...
No, you want to... I think... Yeah. I think... Oh.
You want me to just whack this guy before we get...
No.
do you want me to get the first strike in head?
Depends on what you mean by whack.
Oh, boy. Okay, I knew I'd pick
What are you
the
going to
wrong
do
kill.
for him?
I knew
Yeah.
Then again, you'd
Alright,
have said it
upstairs.
anyway.
You stay there.
See, I think you could have kicked that. Instead of B, you'd press like the right bumper like you did with the
Yeah. You mean
whatever that
just,
was, the ottoman or whatever. Like, I think so.
Shit.
Oh, maybe you...
It made me throw
See,
the
like-
pipe.
Well, but try with the bottle. I was gonna say if you went up to the bottle, if it.
Oh
let
yeah,
you do it with
you
the
could
right
definitely throw the ball. Oh look how I made it land. Hey.
bottle. Oh no, I still don't know if you know what I mean though. Like I meant without picking it up and swapping it for the pipe.
Oh, you mean like
Were
the
you
chair
able to keep
kick?
the pipe in your hand and hit right bumper and you'd kick the bottle?
It just threw it. Right bumper just threw it.
I know that it did it there because you. Yeah, never
No,
mind.
but I mean, if you don't pick it up first, you can't kick it or anything. It doesn't...
Okay. Cool.
I know what you were trying to say.
Awesome.
Just trying to tell you that it doesn't work.
And yeah,
Anyway.
now we're on the same page. Awesome. I'm a little bummed by that, but
Would you like a drink?
ooh, God, I'm surprised you like. I wouldn't last more than the bottle hitting me in the face. I'm
No,
pretty
it-
sure.
These guys are pretty tough, though. I mean, you kind of have to have a certain level of resilience to become a henchman.
I can make
Ooh.
it. Just need to run at it.
Oh, run. Okay.
Yeah, what is run? I was gonna say, do you know?
Right trigger. There we go.
Okay.
Nice. Through the window on the balcony thing. That can't be possible. This Power Rangers level of voice acting.
Yeah, I like how you're taking a couple strikes to like gain the distance or close the distance. Ooh. Yeah, so there's no way to throw the bottle. Ooh, purple mist. Investigate.
The drug
Oh, cool. So,
produced here.
so this is on our little board. We're getting info.
It appeared a few years after the death of my father, and its use has increased dramatically through the city. I mean, it's a nice colour, but
My father.
yeah, I don't know why I channeled is it Austin Powers or something there, but what?
Yeah. Gold member.
Yeah, go remember. I was watching it last night. I don't know why,
Oh, well, then you know why you did it. Makes sense. Sick. This looks like a scene from Old Boy.
There's a lot of people in this.
The warehouse.
Hey, something.
Which way?
What you want? You do know where you are, right?
Yeah.
Get
I
him.
mean-
I'm looking.
No, I mean I'm looking for Farsha.
Wants to see the
I'm having the dialogue options.
empty your
Now they
Ooh,
might be
it's gone
confused, though.
2.5D. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Nice.
Remember the pipes back there.
Yeah, I want the pipe. You can't move backwards.
Really? Okay, that's kind of cool.
So, oh, you can now. It's there we go. I don't think so. God damn it.
You stay on the defensive. Your health is almost gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You see that though, right? You saw your health.
Yeah. It's on the bottom. Yeah. This is your death counter increases by 1 with each death. When you rise, your death counter is added to your age. Wow. So I'm going to be 90 before I know it. It's going to be
Focus.
Angry Zac.
Cackling like that. No, it's stupid if you cackle like that after you've died and come back to life. You don't get that option in real life.
It's a video game. I wouldn't cackle in real life. God damn it.
All right. Keep doing this then.
23. Oh, it's got a multiplier. Okay, that is, yeah.
Exactly. You don't get it. So the next time you're gonna die, it's gonna add 3, I think, to it. He's fine playing a game that doesn't allow you just to tank through it.
Holy shit!
Nice. Jeez, it's even showing like the pipe bending.
Yeah, I wonder if I can get a fresh pipe.
There you go. That's smart thinking. Oh Jesus! I'm gonna throw that at the man who's rolling on the ground with a broken spine.
You only got what he deserved.
That's for the 3 years you added to my life, assholes.
I can't believe I aged 3 years in one corridor.
Well, 2 to. Oh yeah, you're right. No, 2, right? Weren't you 21 already?
I was 20 and now I'm 23.
Oh jeez. Time flies, man, when you're getting your ass kicked.
Talk once we wrap this up.
Ooh.
Yeah, I feel like this game wants you to respect it a little bit with that death counter system.
Drives me crazy.
Yeah, it seems like it, because God knows if it keeps up that multiplier.
Oh yeah,
Maybe if you
you'd be old very quickly.
Yeah, you should walk up behind that guy, or one of these. Oh, no.
I was gonna say, is there a sneak system? I'm guessing not.
Maybe. Try the... Oh. Ooh.
I'm gonna check
Try the
all
buttons.
of the rooms.
Clicking down on the left stick and the right stick, man.
Yeah, I've tried that. They don't.
No? Okay.
Yeah. And it didn't give us a tutorial for it. It makes sense. I mean, it probably isn't the kind of game where you'd want to go stealthily through places, but that's okay. I'm just looking for those
That's
clues.
Blues Clues.
I wonder if does this mode highlight the clues?
I don't know, but there's that shiny thing on the ground. Did you walk by that already? Okay. That looks like someone's phone, I guess. I just assumed it would have been...
Yeah, I thought it
Oh,
was.
it's broken, though.
Yeah.
It's very broken.
Oh, boy.
See, like, you were walking and then you just sprinted behind that guy, which I wonder if you would have waited or, you know, walked slower. Can you aim? If you tried, like, aiming to throw stuff at people or anything like that?
I think it'll just kind of auto.
B, nothing, or no,
Like
the
if I-
right bumper, left bumper.
I don't think that person's an enemy though.
I think they are.
What the?
Okay, who was right?
You. But he wouldn't
Okay.
let me aim at them when they were outside of the window. It did once I was inside.
When you hold down B or anything like that, Danny, I
Zac.
need you to
When I
pull
hold down
from
B,
your
nothing
great
happens.
gamer mind any of these things. I just need you to try everything and anything.
I think it's just because there was a wall in the way.
Okay. It'd be weird if I'd seen a video and someone had done that in it, though, yeah? Because I'll send it to you.
We got company.
Fine.
Nice.
Got to deal with Mr. Pipe Boy.
Rest now.
Mm.
Oh wow, they can reverse that then. Fair enough.
Oh, Danny.
Damn it! Now I'm 26, maybe.
It's saying something about unlocking to the right. Are you paying attention to that?
Really? You want some more?
Nope.
No.
Careful.
Just say no.
Got a weapon.
Fucking hell, he hits hard, that dude. I am aging pretty quickly. God
He
damn.
has a weapon.
Nice. I'm...
Oh,
Oh,
cool. That helps.
I pity you.
So at least the multiplier can go down. That kind of helps. I'm guessing I still age, but
The warehouse. I'm getting closer.
nice. Ooh. Ooh. You go over to the right?
yeah, so I can pick either an age-related thing, a score-related thing, or an XP-related thing. Health gained on takedown seems like it might be useful. Because I'm struggling.
Yeah, you actually do have kind of a point. Oh, didn't do any more thinking than that, huh?
Nope. I've made my decision. It's all about bold actions.
What about those spots where it says right over there, it says unlock A and stuff like that?
So I can unlock a move from one of these.
Right.
Let's have a look through them properly. 360 swing focus for staff weapons. A wide attack capable of knocking down multiple enemies. Seems fun.
You need the staff weapon though, so no.
Strong sweep focus.
So
Powerful
then you'd
strike
want
to
to.
the
Then
knee.
you're gonna want. Yeah, right. Then you're gonna want to be hitting the B to hit him down on the ground because this is during your focus meter that you're using this. You know what I mean? It's not you're doing that move, the up, down, and what is it? Y. That's there you go. What was the snap kick?
Oh yeah, up, Y.
I'm just saying those are focus driven. You haven't really been using your focus, so come on, Unagi.
The snap kick looks good.
But that's it. You still need to keep looking.
I'm just
go
looking
downward.
through the rest of him. Don't worry.
Okay.
Spin hook kick looks fun. Hold Y for a charged back fist. Brosh.
And we can see how much XP. So you have 1280, and that last one was 1,000. The back.
Weapon catch. I bet the timing's fiddly on that one. Pushback cancel.
I don't know. I felt like oh, that's right. I used it in the tutorial. It was pretty cool, but that's the thing. It's gonna have to be like when enemies are doing that attack. So
Round counter might be useful.
for you getting knocked down, though.
Oh, that's the thing we were trying to do, but we couldn't.
Okay.
There we
So
go.
you have to. Okay.
So that might be fun to unlock. Because it
Yeah,
was
keep
quite
going
useful,
down.
actually. Double
I mean, it
barrel.
would be if you but that was at the beginning. So I wonder if you keep this when you reset, when you die.
Oh, I'm sure you will do. This is just like.
Oh no,
leveling up
because
the
look,
character,
it says
right?
permanent unlock underneath.
Oh. Ah.
I think.
Ah.
So then
is it
maybe
worth
hold
just
off.
saving the XP. Yeah. Okay.
I guess so. Then just keep it going. Get better.
Get good.
Yeah. Get Gouda.
Didn't see that coming, did
Nice.
ya?
See?
Whoosh.
That was good thinking. Now you're getting it. Nice. You even parry or ducked the right way.
I can make it.
Look around real quick, I guess. See if there's anything here. Felt like, did I see something?
Physics.
What? It's possessed!
I don't
Nope.
think there's anything here really, but yeah. We're going through here, I'm guessing. Boy.
Oh no.
I'll have to throw you back.
Now, this is a big boy.
Ooh, I like the music.
Ooh.
Nice. So remember that. That's gonna be important for him.
Yep.
Did you forget how to fight?
Yep. I did forget pretty quickly. It's true. Bollocks.
So treat it like Dark Souls, dude. Stop being this like just button mashing this thing. I can tell that's what you're doing. You have respect. Don't fucking do this shit. That's nice at least that they left him at his brink of death. That's a unfortunate position. Now look around. There's something. Yeah.
Dollar bills, y'all.
Bills, y'all.
Drug money, dirty money, no doubt blood money too. All my favorite types of money there.
Hitman. No.
Yeah.
Make sure, dude. Just keep it some.
I don't think there's
at least
anything
it
else
doesn't
there because
turn-
they've got like white dots around them.
Yeah, that's a good point. I guess since you played this game so many times, you 100% know what you're looking for.
Let's just go around the room 10 times.
No,
everyone,
you don't
just
need to do it like that, though. Like, Jesus. Okay, go leave. You've proved your point. We've seen how you
Why
play
can't I
Dark
take the
Souls.
bag of
This
money
isn't
with me?
better.
That-
Like,
that-
even you keep the camera, like, so tight around, like, looking up, down like this. Come on, go.
I want to take the
isn't
cash.
you.
I want the cash. So much money. Yeah.
That's why you need James around. You and him would have a great time just fucking around with physics and video games. Dude, did you know you can just kick the bags of cash around? I want to take the cash with me. Ooh.
Oh
the
shit!
darkness.
I just jumped into the elevator shaft. That's how you do it.
That is how you do it.
That's how you stay safe.
Interesting. I guess that must... Ooh. See, I was going to say... Maybe that'll be a skill, too, that's unlocked that you're able to, like, sneak up. Like, maybe be quieter with your feet and then get takedowns. I wouldn't be surprised.
Come on, speed this up. I don't want to be late for the club. I plan to win big tonight.
And you're sure none of the buttons made you crouch or do anything like...
Clicking
That
left
is a
stick,
little
clicking
surprising.
Right stick. A, B, X, Y, left bumper, right bumper, left trigger, right trigger, down, up,
Ooh, photo mode.
left, right. There is a
It's appreciated when a game has a
Think
photo
you stand
mode.
a chance?
There's a taunt
They're like-
button.
They're like, who are you talking to?
Come at me.
All right, go. You prove me wrong.
Oh, I want to try the photo mode first. Oh, come snap with me. Wow, when you get close to her eyes, something weird happens to the textures. That's very odd. You
That's a
could
little
potentially use this to scout ahead. So now we know there's one dude near with a bottle.
Yeah. Or yeah, yeah. Well, you didn't unlock that skill, but he had a pipe with him too, right?
Yes. I like how none of them know I'm here, even though I'm just like...
Think you stand a chance?
Yeah, that's why the kick thing would be helpful here, because I bet you could kick
Stand a
every
chance?
single one of these bags.
Who in the fuck
You
are
could definitely kick the chairs as well.
Oh, see, I bet you could if you were a little quicker, maybe behind him. You... Nice. Nice. Bet, yeah. Nice. See if we can fill that bar of health back up.
Damn it! I got piped.
Want some more?
What happens when you get really old? Like,
You die. I think you just die and the game's over.
and then you have to go straight back to the beginning, or do you get like a save point? Or
You know what? Why don't you just focus? I don't think this is the time where you need to be asking questions.
I mean, you know, people want to know these questions because I'm,
Yeah,
know, kind of
when-
trying to review the game for the purposes of this video.
After these guys are dead, feel free.
Sure. I want my pipe back, thank you. Fucking hell.
So are you not parrying, or is
I
that
am
something that
parrying,
you
but I
can't
think-
parry? Oh, you might have to dodge it. What's the dodge? So you, yeah.
Well,
Oh, so
down and
damage,
parry.
and your damage goes up in your age, and your health goes down. It looks like. That's what I'm gauging.
Okay.
Okay, so now at least you're only going to age by 3 years. Nice. Yeah, I wonder if, and that's what will be interesting. I wonder if your investigation like carries over.
Why do things just fall over? This is very odd.
I think you're right. The dots must stand out pretty obvious.
Yeah,
So
well,
you don't-
you can see them through your character as well, so they're kind of... When I'm quickly sweeping around, that's kind of what I'm trying to spot, so...
Gotcha.
How the fuck you get in here?
Through the door, motherfucker!
With great difficulty.
That's a good point. Or good retort.
Keys to the markings in the lobby.
See?
Nice. Nice.
Yeah, I think when they've got like, you know, when their feet or their hands
fire,
are glowing,
yeah.
I think you have
Yeah.
to then use a different type of dodge. Ooh, keys. Okay. Nice.
Nice.
Do I need to actually place them?
I don't think
will be useful.
so.
Ah. Okay. I'm guessing we're still saving up for XP, but
Well, I wonder. It says pick one reward.
I guess
Oh.
that was just for free then.
Right. X to open skill tree.
Okay, yeah, this is the one with the multiplier. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, but what's interesting is the permanent unlock isn't showing that. Oh, you probably have to buy to unlock it, and then permanent unlock it afterwards.
Okay, in that case, we might as well start moving towards something.
Well, yeah, with your death though, yeah, I'm not sure how it's going to be carried over. So you're right. What's the worst that could happen? But maybe choose. What was the one that we both liked? The bottle, the kicking thing, or
Yeah, I think that's the one
I mean, that might give you at least a little, but or health, that or health. If that was something that was a choice, but I
Where
don't
is
know
it?
if it was.
There we go. That one.
Yeah,
That's 1,000.
and you still have more, so then I guess spend the rest because this is your first go through. So why not try, see whatever else you think will be good.
I quite liked the idea of the snap kick.
So up, Y.
But why? Just because that might be a good opening move.
Okay, and just remember you do have your focus, so yeah.
And do you want to pick another one, or should we just leave that?
You pick another one. It's all up to you.
I like that one as well.
Y, and then Y. I guess.
Y, and then a slight pause, and then Y. I think maybe.
Well,
a dude
that
has
might
to
not be
there,
with a weapon, right?
but- Yeah, possibly not. We'll find out.
Yes.
Right. Metal Gate, investigate. This gate
Nice.
keeps their dirty
Good
money
rhyme.
safe. Thank you. I'm a poet, and I didn't know it. The chairs in this game are ridiculous. Why do they just keep flying off into space by the slightest breeze of me walking past?
I missed that. Dang.
Ah. It's kind of pixelated, but that looks like an interesting symbol of the occult there.
Oh. Maybe take it. See, look, this might have multiple, entry spots, kind of, since it looked like you could go on to the other way.
Yeah, we could either go down the stairs there, or we could jump down and get the drop on this guy.
Make sure that when you hold left trigger, does that highlight enemies at all? No, it doesn't really. Okay. Yeah, I'm still perplexed by the non-stealth. I guess hold like that. Huh. Yeah. All right.
I think it's just not that kind of game. I think it's kind of a slightly.
Maybe, but I feel yeah.
I don't
feel
want to
like I was
say. I
watching-
don't want to say hack and
Right
slash.
bumper.
but
Okay.
It's
yeah,
got that
okay.
kind of energy about it.
You gotta be careful. You're gonna get overwhelmed here, but remember your right bumper thing that you added, so it allows you to kick the environmental items. Nice.
Any regrets now?
Yep, lots.
Yeah. I think also with the oh nice, you lowered your
Just throw a ball in my head. Quick down.
yeah.
Oof.
Come at me.
Fucking hell.
You know, when he has that ability, when he starts blocking, you kind of need to stop trying to attack that guy unless you're going to be able to break it, which I don't think you'd have to kick something at him, I think. And maybe we missed something of like what's making these guys get like rage or something. I'm a little confused by that.
I think they're just kind of like sub-bosses or powerful enemies that you get. Like I say, it's kind of
so.
it's a bit like a hack and slash. Like those games.
It's
are
not.
like that. No, but they have enemies that you occasionally come across that are just more powerful. They're like area kind of.
Well, all these kind of games too, but it doesn't make. I wouldn't reference a hack and slash.
Okay, well, you know what I mean. I'm just trying to explain.
I just don't want to hear the word hack and slash because then that makes me worried what you're doing.
This is a lot like a hack and slash.
No, nope. This is almost like a turn-based strategy game.
This is like a turn-based
Real
role-playing
time.
simulation strategy racing game. With
There you go.
elements- with, yeah. Anyway.
There you go.
I'm just checking if there's no more clues.
Oh, something was to the left. I thought I saw it. Did you not see it popping up?
It did, but it didn't come back again. Oh,
Well, you're not walking in the same spot that it was happening at, so that might be, or it might be we
over
were
here,
so
you
close
mean?
to that spot. Yeah, it was somewhere over here, but I think it's because Jesus Christ, it's still this direction. There it was, turn around. It's something It's that the ball's in the fan. So just leave.
You the one asking about it.
You saw. Okay.
Look, there's another broken phone on the floor as well.
My nose itches.
Bop.
So you didn't want to go out the door that you're supposed to head out?
I'm just checking the area to see if there's anything
Okay.
to explore. Something that, you know what, it doesn't matter what I do, you'll just
Danny
complain.
the Explorer. Danny the Explorer.
If I'd just
all
gone
of a
straight
sudden.
through the door, you'd have just gone, oh, you don't want to explore that area, do you not? That's exactly what you would have said, and you know it.
Totally. You're right. Oh.
Hey!
Nice.
We're
nice.
not
That was good
talking!
thinking.
Oh no. See, I got a
Except
big
for that.
copy there.
Yep. Yeah.
'Cause it's a big boy with fists.
Yeah, and then I'm seeing you hit parry when you're like, you just hit these buttons and without really little thought. So you are hack and slashing, so it's a little
This game is like I say, it's a hack and slash racing.
No.
It's a hack.
Oh, that must be marijuana.
It's a bit too long, isn't it, for marijuana? Not quite.
Marinara?
Meatball marijuana. That's a great idea. Someone should do that. Anyway.
Oh, I'm sure they have. I'm sure they have. Actually, I think there is a Bon Appetit episode where they make meatball marinara or marijuana. Here we go.
It's a level up again. Let's pick something different this time.
So this is the difference. See, the other one's unlocked by age. These are unlocked by XP or score. Get out of here. You're not welcome yet. I'm just kidding.
Hi,
I'm kidding.
James.
You can jump in. You want to see SIFU?
Sure.
Okay.
It's great. It's like being in a Jackie Chan film. That's how I describe it.
It kind of seemed like, I mean, it looks awesome. I want to play the game, but it kind of reminds me of what was the game that was kind of like LA Noire, Grand Theft Auto, but it was karate, dragons.
Oh, Sleeping Dogs.
Sleeping Dogs. Yeah, it kind of looked like that to me, but I'm sure it's way better combat.
It's different. It's more technical, I guess. It has more almost a flair of chivalry in a sense. Like your parries to dodge stuff is like left bumper up, you dodge low attacks, and left bumper down, you'll dodge high attacks. And there's a little bit more of that, but it's a very linear story so far, or a very small like map kind of Hitman almost. Like
It looks beautiful.
Yeah,
It looks beautiful. Is it? This must be Danny streaming it.
What's that supposed to be?
I'm playing it. Yeah.
Well, it just said that it just looks so good. I thought that it would have more like it coming from the UK. I thought it would look worse.
Yeah.
Nice
Okay.
save. Nice
All right.
save.
Nice,
Passkey for
yeah.
the sanctuary.
Nailed it.
Effectively, we're going around finding clues to try and figure out who killed our father.
Effectively
It's kind
shit
of-
on both people's streams.
No, it's so great. It looks really good. But when I logged in, it looked like it was Danny streaming. It just looks better than I expected the internet to send it over to me. Is this being recorded? Am I being recorded right now?
Yeah, we're recording a video right now, yeah.
Okay, all right. that
Which
makes
you
sense.
are now on, so hello there.
Oh,
Yeah.
hi.
Oh, we have to pay him now.
$50 down the drain just because he decided
Yeah.
to drop in early.
That'd be
It's
great.
a
Just-
session fee. It's not early. It's a couple minutes late,
Oh,
actually.
we're late. Yeah, sorry.
yeah. And you're a SAG anyway, so
Yeah.
you gotta be. You probably have to pay them a fee from that $50 too.
You know what? Shh. Don't talk about
sorry,
it.
sorry.
Come on, man.
Oh, I thought you were being respectful of the cinematic, but
no,
yeah.
come on, man.
Ooh.
Tag is
kind of
listening.
Mystical powers. Jesus.
Oh,
Now this-
Faja.
This is going to be a fun fight.
Huh?
Alright, I've got my cable tied up around my freaking controller. Ugh.
How did you?
Have
do
you
that?
ever? I mean, yeah, you played Sekiro, right?
I did play a bit of Sekiro. I wasn't
Is
very
this
good
at
it,
all
so-
similar to the Sekiro combat? Because I see that bar in the bottom is similar to Sekiro's, like, what would you call it? Like the
Yeah, the stamina.
So
the stamina bar.
yeah, kind of. I would describe it more like a hack and slash. But I only said
The
that to-
internet's deciding to shit out right now.
I know. I was just gonna say I can tell it's Danny streaming now.
I was
Danny should have good internet, but he is sending it out to us at source at 60 frames per second.
Yeah,
so-
I mean, when it's not looking pixelated, it's looking so beautiful.
Yeah. Now he's being strained.
I wonder if it's because of like how much action's on the screen right now. Look at all that action.
Yeah.
Thank you, James.
Super action,
I
super-
like to bring action. It's my streams.
Now it definitely looks like PlayStation 1 graphics.
Yeah. You know, Danny, I think it would be just as action filled if you were doing more damage. Oh, there you go.
God damn it.
Oh, so close.
So you know about the death gimmick in this? Effectively,
No.
every time you die, you age. However,
Oh God, that's brilliant.
so I started off at the age of 20 and I'm now 44. If that gives you a rough idea about how well things have gone.
That's amazing. Everyone is 1 year per death or 2
No,
years?
no, it changes
Yeah, so
depending
like,
on your multiplier. So it can it continues to go up until you finally break the multiplier or build up enough of a multiplier. Am I saying that word right? It sounds
No,
weird
you are
now.
not saying multiplier.
Multiplier.
Multiplier is a tool that you use for many different
Multiplier.
building.
Multiplier?
Multiplier is correct. Multiplier is a tool.
Oh God, I feel like my brain just broke trying to figure that out.
yeah, there you go. So that went back down to 1. So that means next time I die, I'll age by 1.
Yeah, but then he'll pull out his multiplier.
Twist it a little.
Oh yeah, just to lower it, you know. You got this, Danny. Show this guy what's up at your age of 44.
44
Uh,
is... I'm getting slowly towards that age where things are going to get tough for me, you know? Arthritis will
Watch
kick
As a
in.
guy closer to 44 than not 44, let me just say,
No, 44 is fine. I'm just saying I'm rapidly getting beyond. Once you get to like 50, things are going to go downhill fast.
well,
Right, so,
nobody
like,
knows that for
focus that-
sure, Danny. That could be my prime.
No, I'm not. Look, I don't mean to make you self-conscious about your age. I'm just talking about in terms
All right,
of
all
game.
right.
See, look, I'm 46 now
now-
already. Like,
Yeah, that's
Vincent.
not a big deal. It's not a big deal. That's
there's-
a great age to be.
There's at your death, you're able to level certain things up. Danny has completely forgotten about that now because
Just concentrating on
in
defeating.
it to win it.
But what I was going to say is in my age, I've learned something. Try to take his damage that he's trying to give you and swing it back his way. You know?
Jesus, Danny. That was bad.
That's good though, right there.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Blah.
Wow.
Snip the tip.
Uh,
And then we snip the tip.
Excellent. Well, it's been an hour, so we'll probably leave it there. You know, I think I'll have to continue this one.
Yeah.
I think I might
did
make
you-
a bit of a
yeah.
series out of this because I'm enjoying this a lot.
Yeah, it's really cool.
So I'll label this part 1 and stay tuned for part 2. I guess because and it's
Will
pretty
come out
as
in
anything. I mean,
2023.
it's such a nice.
Yeah,
looking
it's
game.
beautiful. Now that you're not in combat, like all of the resolution's perfect. I wonder what it is that maybe the computing when there's a fight going on.
Yeah, I think when you
No.
I think when there's more movement on the screen, the stream uses
Yeah.
more bandwidth. I guess I don't think there is.
Well,
a save.
let's not talk these technical things. You know,
I'm just
these-
really impressed with how good this looks. It's amazing. Like that and it's a stream that looks that good.
Yeah, I mean, you're streaming to us, and we're streaming back to you. There's just a bunch of streams going on. Kind of
Don't
like,
cross them.
yeah, you got to be careful crossing those streams. You don't want to cross them.
Anyway, thanks for tuning in. We'll be back with some more of this, I think. If we're not, we're not, but I think we will be. We'll see what the comments think.
Wow, leaving it up to that, huh?
No, I want
We're
to
not-
play
we're
it.
not-
No, I'm going to finish this game one way or another.
Okay.
I like it.
What way?
Well, I don't know if I'll actually be capable of doing that, but I'm going to make the attempt, is what I should say, before you get too excited.
Yeah, because you're already 44 years old.
Yeah.
I'd just like to offer you an award for longest outro to a video ever, and that's coming from somebody that has. And it's not your fault.
James, all of my outros are this long because he keeps chiming in with laughter or snarky comments or some other reason
Yeah.
why I have to just basically start again. This could go on for a fair while yet.
SIFU you all later.